Oh, yeah. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday in the house here at the cafe. I'm your host, Huck. Welcome to the Morning Mug, episode 177, y'all. We're getting there. We're going to be nipping at the heels of 200 episodes of this morning show, and you guys keep coming back. Got my old mug here filled with, you know what's in there. Let me hear it. That's right, iced tea. What you got? Time to grab that drink, grab a snack. Let's just get the thing rolling. Bob, if you will. Hang on. Hey, he's not even awake over there. Bob, you got to wake up. The show is starting. That guy. Roll it. Hey, my friends, welcome back to the Morning Mug. Now, let's chat. All right, y'all. How the heck is everybody doing today? We're good. We're doing good over here. We're ready to talk about some awards, those Golden Globes, top notch echelon of awards. I don't know why people like rag on the Golden Globes. People say that they're not worth anything. I don't see how they're any different really than half the other awards out there. I mean, it's funny. No one even complains about when we had MTV awards. I mean, those were as bogus as you could get, big old popcorn bucket. But, I wouldn't mind owning an MTV award, would y'all? But anywho, slap it, Bob. Welcome to the Morning Mug, you guys. Slap me that ticker. There you go. If you're in the cafe and you're enjoying these shows that I keep putting out, bringing my positive energy and mojo to these shows, feel free to slap me a little thing in the old super chats if you like. No biggie if you don't, but we're just going to keep on chugging along and see who's here. Who's in the cafe already? Look at this. Mr. Moody's already bounced in the door right at the top of the game. Nice. Oh, yeah. Everybody here's an award winner. That's right. DVD Bunkers. What's going on, bud? That's right. Adrian James, welcome. Look at this. I love it. Dave did a show with Dave last night. We were over on Mega Mike, the Movie Man's channel, and we did the Populars, which is a very fun award show. It's basically what the Oscars aren't, which is recognizing movies that were very popular with audiences that tend to never get noticed, or rarely noticed, I should say, by the Oscars. So we did some awarding last night. If you want to see that, go to Mega Mike, the Movie Man's channel, and check it out. You have Dante's Peak. Nice. Oh. And Roofman. I still need to see Roofman. Nice on your 4K TV. Well, there it is. And look, right here, y'all, threw this up just before the show. Amazon is still doing their 3 4Ks for $33. And look, let me just get y'all excited here in a second. It's on Amazon. There's my affiliate link. I get like a penny if you guys click that. It doesn't cost you anything. It just takes you right to it. So sometimes when you're trying to find the 3 for $33, it's not easy to find. So that link's going to take you right there and you'll just start looking. And we're going to go over that in the show as well. But look, let's just do this to get y'all excited. Well, I'll get back to you guys in a second. So I want to show you the 3 for $33 that I've already taken advantage of. What a good deal, y'all. This is all the 4Ks. So you got you some Boogie Nights there. Wicked. I've been wanting to pick up Wicked since it came out like a year ago. Slow played this baby. Now I got it for 11 buckaroonies. Same thing with Aaron Brockovich. I've put that Blu-ray in my cart. I can't tell you how many times on Groove for $8. So for $3 more, I get the Blu-ray and a 4K. Just because I was even patient on that, even though I didn't need to be because they're already super cheap. And then I did a second 3. I did not get the crispy little slip for Evil Dead Rise, but snag that. Got The Departed, also no slip on that. And Nobody 2. I enjoyed the first Nobody. And I actually had a fun time with Nobody 2. I thought it was a fun flick. So things like that keep stacking up, and we're going to show you some other titles that are available to get y'all excited, man, because it's what the show is about. We're talking about awards, deals, what's coming out. Oh, man, too much good stuff for one show. I finished reading the book. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, guys. Hang on. Finished reading my second book of the year. Oh, wait. 70? Okay, that's a good goal. I could never hit a goal like that, but there you go. Project Hail Mary. Yeah, my wife read it as well. Said it's fantastic. So I have heard it is a great book. Movie Hunter, what's going on? Morning film fans. Yeah. Nikki is also here. Welcome, Nikki, in the house. Look at all those lovely emojis, smiling faces, flowers, kisses. Mwah! Look at all that. Now, the youngling is here as well. What's up, Jeff and Nikki? It's fantastic. Hey guys, welcome. Oh, look, Draculina. Hello, Caprice. Good morning, my darlings. Good morning, my wonderful Huck. All you two are wonderful. And look, if you guys aren't in on this 52-week movie challenge, these peeps right here, it's almost everybody that's popped on. We're all running through the challenge this year, 2026 52-week movie challenge. We've already done 2 well. The second week is In Process, which is a movie with a one-word title. So think Rocky, Beetlejuice, things like that. They just have one title, one word for the title. And I not only have already watched the one, but I've seen at least 3 movies with a single title this week. So I got to take my pick, but I stuck with the first one. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun, man. You guys got to bounce on that thing. That's what she said. Stop it, Huck. It's a morning show. Kids are definitely not watching. So you're welcome. Hey there, Huck. Hey, everybody. Tiger Blue is here. What's up, TB? Good to see you, bro. Let's see. Hello, Nikki, my love. Nikki, my love. Yeah, it's for you Grease fans out there. Oh, say hey, Mom. There we go. Yeah, man. Yeah. What'd you get, bruh? What'd you get for that sale? Did you get a whole bunch like me, like 2 sets? You get 3 sets? You get 4 sets? Look, dude, I know me and you, we wait for these sales and then we just go nuts. So see, I'm like set now for a couple of months. Like I'm fine. Like even if a Kino Lorber sale pops up tomorrow, no can do. I mean, we just had the winter sale, so it's not, but I'm just saying. But there's also the Arrow sale, which I did go and buy 1. I got Under Siege, which if you guys have seen my channel, you know, I've reviewed it and everything and did the out and about video showing that off to y'all. What up? Look at that. What's up? What's going on, man? Let's see. What's up, Huckstar? Love it. Just finished Once Upon a Time. Oh, loved it. Dude, let me tell you. Not only did I love that film, it is my favorite Tarantino film. Everybody's got their favorite, whether it's Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, whatever it is. This one just blew me away. It hit me in all the right feels. The cast was pitch perfect. There were moments in this film that I think are just like Hollywood gold. That's so good. And I also recently saw the only one of his I hadn't seen, and I made it as part of my challenge last year, first one of the year, which is watch a movie from one of your favorite directors. So I purposely did that so I could watch Django Unchained. Also, that thing, acting tour de force. Almost all of his movies are just acting extravaganzas. So I am right there with you. I love that movie. Mega Mike is also here. Look, that's what I was just saying. We had a show on Mike's channel. There he is. There's the dude, man. Go to Mike's channel. Watch that show if you missed it. Check out all the subscribers there, all the YouTubers there. And like, just, you know, here's another thing too. I'll do this. If I've been to somebody's channel more than once, like if I just go once and then I never go back, you know, it's like they didn't have anything that I care about. But if I find myself and I go back at least 2 or 3 times, it's just time to hit the subscribe button. Just hit it. And then sometimes I may not even go see the rest of that person's stuff for a while, but they impressed me enough. Look, it's like earning a sub. You don't have to be committed to going to because how many things are we all sub to? Hundreds. I have hundreds of subs and I don't visit hundreds of YouTube channels on a weekly basis, but they've all earned my subscription, whether I go there on a regular basis or not. And I'm happy to leave it there. Unless for some reason I go to that channel in the future and they do something highly offensive, I will take it off. But for the most part, I'll just keep it, y'all. Just keep it there. Let those us YouTubers just drink in those subscribers. So that's what I say is just go check us all out. Go to all of our things. We put on a fun show last night. If we made you smile, made you laugh, click the sub on all of our channels, and we all just get that one more, just one. It's like Mike says, all I need is one. Just want to get one more. So far I've got 9 ordered. All right, you got one more set, then maybe another set. All right, dude, the stock, you got, give me a shout out if Weapons pops back up, because I'm telling you, I jumped on this sale as soon as my show was over, because I know people were picking up Weapons, and this was last week, y'all, and it was already not there. So everybody that got it, like if I wasn't prepping for my show and doing my show, I would have done that first thing. But usually my routine, y'all, on Tuesday is I wake up, make my wife lunch, which I've done for the past, see, my kid's been in school for 18 years, less what, I don't know, 15 years I've made lunches for wife and daughter as they're getting out, because I have the luxury of working from home. So I make all their lunches. So I did that, then I ate breakfast, then I prepped for the show, then I did the show, and then by the time I got to Amazon, which was right after the show, sold out. I mean, didn't even see that. I don't know if it's sold out. It's just not part of the thing. But again, we're going to show you all that. We have some show and tell coming your way. So be prepared, y'all. Get excited. Yeah, we're going to show you. Let's see. I watched Contact. Yeah, dude, I saw that too. I had actually pulled it off I did all this title pulls is what I call it. Says I pull all the titles that have potential for my viewing, and that was one. It's still sticking out of the thing right there. But yeah, I stuck to the one I had thought of. So yeah, you got 6 things. I want to hear what you guys got, man. This is part of the show. I want to get excited. I want to know what people are picking up. I just showed you my 6. Come on, let's see what you guys got, or let's hear it. Let's see it. Let's hear it. Mark, everybody's getting all excited. Steve Mooney, everybody getting their haze in there. Hey. Just gonna skip some of the haze, y'all. Okay, Dave says I got 3 for 33. You got Spartacus. Oh, dude, those are good. Oblivion. If you've never seen, let me just tell you, I feel like Oblivion's a Tom Cruise movie that's always swept under the rug. People don't hear about it. That is a fun movie. I really liked Oblivion. And for $11, y'all, great title. Seriously, very good. I appreciate every subscriber. Yeah, me too, man. Look, like I said, if you've just popped on and you're watching this and you're having a good time, just hit the sub and go. If you got to go to work, you got to go grab breakfast, you got to get your doggy at the house, whatever it is, man, we'll take those subs and we appreciate them. Absolutely appreciate them. Pulp Fiction and IG are my Tarantino faves. I must admit, I love the start of that one. Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And but I found the middle 90 minutes, yeah, it's long, a bit dull. Yeah, it is long. But I mean, aren't all Tarantino movies long? I don't know what it was. Something I guess, sort of right movie, right time, right frame of mind. That has a lot to do with it too. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, Adrian just says happy Tuesday to everybody. Nice. Keep my eyes out. Look, I tell you, it's just not coming back. I'm gonna have to wait for another sale because I ain't doing it. Not gonna do it. Nope, not gonna pick it up at full price. Even the Groove now, I feel bad. Even the Groove, like Peter Brady from Brady Bunch. Now it's time to change. Who's with me? Maybe one person knows what I'm talking about. So anyway, so Weapons, yeah, like even at Groove, they have the 3 for 39 or whatever it is. It's not as good, man. So now I'm all like waiting now. Contact, yeah, it's a great movie. That's a great pick, man. That's good. It's good. Favorite Tarantino films? Once Upon a Time, Jackie Brown. IG goes third. See, there you go. Good ones. All right, buddy. What do we got here? Yes, true. The Sharon Tate ending is heartwarming. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and the shootout on the house. It's so, and Django. Yeah, man, gets me interested. Dude, that whole movie was insane. It was crazy. And in classic Tarantino style, he bounces around the timeline, a lot of movies, like, you've got to really know how to do that. Just skipping through time. Weapons is very guilty of that as well. And I mean guilty in a good way, that it tells the story from different perspectives. So it starts over. Or Strange Darling from last year, which was my favorite movie of last year. That thing sort of bounces around in how it tells the story. You've got to be a great filmmaker to do that properly so you don't lose your audience. But yeah, Django did does that extremely well. Oblivion is very good, says Tiger Blue. Let's see, I saw it at cinema. Yeah, Blu-ray. Yeah, live, die, repeat. Yes, I would definitely say Edge of Tomorrow is a better film than Oblivion. But if you want a great, how about I'd say a sci-fi double feature? Let's give you a triple feature and put Minority Report after that, or heck, War of the Worlds. It's. I love that Tom has given us many sci-fis. I can't wait to see another one. Should he do it? Nice. Look at everybody getting some love in there. I will tell you, it's not. I know. I looked before the show. Minutes. Oh, really? Is that right? For about 35 minutes. Yeah, it's just timing, right? It's all timing. Did you get that? Was that one of your things? That's a good snag. 40-year-old virgin. Steelbook for $11. Dang. Let's see. Everyone hit that like button. Yeah, Dave, keep me up to date. Tell me where Tron Ares came out on 4K Blu-ray yesterday. Nice. Haven't seen it yet, but okay. Look, this is what I say about the Tron movies. There's a very good fan base for Tron. Like, I like Tron. I would not say I am a Tron fan like I love Guardians of the Galaxy, or like I love Star Wars or Star Trek, or even Superman, Marvel. Like, it's not anywhere near that height of fandom. I like them. I think they're entertaining. The last one was better than the first one. The first one, even as a kid, I watched the first one and liked it. I enjoyed playing the arcade game, although I sucked at it kind of more than the movie. But I always wanted to be good at, the tanks or the light cycles, or, the disc, getting away from those spiders, all that crazy stuff. But it's visually a fun movie to watch. Like, I had a good time at Tron Ares. Do I think that Gerard Leto, people say, oh, he ruined the movie? No, he's fine. Like, I wouldn't say that he moved the needle either way for me because of what his character is. He doesn't add nor subtract, I would say, from that film. But it's a fun, visually stunning flick that I would watch it again. Like, if it came on, I'd pop it on it's great eye candy. And sometimes that's all you need. But then you want some substance to chew on. Well, we got some other films out there. I'll give you guys, go see Song Sung Blue. I'm telling you, wow. Saw that this weekend. I dropped my review. It's getting a lot of views. It's great. What a moving film. It just hits you in all the feels. There's a shocking moment that happens in the movie you don't see coming. I'm like, oh my God, like that. And there's so much heart to this film. It moves you. It does everything you want to go. And I didn't expect anything of it. I was just really trying to see 3 movies this weekend. So I saw Primate, Greenland 2, Migration. Migration, really? It sounds like that, Illumination animated movie Migration. It's like, don't put Migration on there. Just keep it Greenland 2, right? Not that it helped. It was my worst movie of the weekend. And then I saw Song Sung Blue on Sunday. Best movie of the weekend. Although Primate, I will say, for crazy ass graphic monkey killer movie, it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I had a good time. The flamethrower. Yeah, man. Dude, just freaking flamethrower. Thanks a lot, Tarantino. That was fantastic. And not only that, just before the flamethrower is the giant ass dog food can that, Mikey Madsen. Oh, I can't. Is it Mickey or Mikey? Mikey Madsen takes it in the face, just crushes her face with that dog food can. It's funny, but it was funny. It's good stuff, man. Yeah, Devil's Advocate on 4K. There you go. You know what? I haven't seen that since I saw it. Meaning I've only seen it one time. Yeah, maybe I have to give it another watch. My chat reading system is great. I try not to. Once in a while, if I'm talking to you guys and I look down, once in a while I might click below somebody, but then I usually catch it and go right back up. So, but thank you for that. I appreciate that, man. Look at that, man. That deserves a like. If you hadn't hit a like yet for all my chat reading skills, let's see it. I'm seeing, dude, Dave, go see that. I'm telling y'all, even better than Song Sung Blue is this thing on. It It was my favorite movie of last year. And I say last year because technically it did come out last year. It's a 2025 film, but it got sort of dropped into theaters really this month. And I've seen a good chunk of the movies that are up for awards. And Timothy Chalamet is getting all this buzz, but I'm telling you, I saw Marty Supreme, didn't care for it. He was the best thing in it. He's not a very likable character, but two movies that weren't even recognized for acting far supersedes, I'm sorry, what Timothy Chalamet did. And that is This Thing On by Will Arnett. He will blow you away with his acting. He is phenomenal. And to me, a good acting award is when you don't expect someone to be that good. And I don't mean just better than you think. I mean A-list quality acting that I think exceeds what Timothy Chalamet did in Marty Supreme. I think it should be recognized. And also Brendan Fraser for Rental Family, second favorite film of last year. Also amazing, hasn't gotten any notoriety. I don't know why those two films are being overlooked. I think they hit you in all the feels. It's kind of what, like, I like two things going to a movie: to be an absolutely great escape adventure like Avatar, Fire and Ash. What a masterpiece of visual, just soaking it all in, and then something that just moves you. If it's mediocrity like Greenland 2, get out of here with that thing. Out the door. Like, no, it'll never make my collection. I'll never watch that movie again. Snore. It was just bleak, dark, depressing. Whatever. It was only an hour and 39 minutes. That's the best thing I can say about Greenland 2 is hour and 39 minutes. And at least with Marty Supreme, even though I didn't care for it, I can say Timothy Chalamet's acting was great. I can't even really say about Greenland. I don't have really a lot of good stuff. It just was kind of dull. All right, so Dave says we're at 13. All right, well, let's see. We're 23 minutes in. Yeah, that's pretty good. A lot of times, y'all, we've hit that 20 already, but, I'll give you, let's do it. Let's the half-hour mark hits. Let's see some 20 in there. That'd be great. My mom is seeing Greenland. Oh, shit. Sorry. See, now, this is how you know I do read everything and I don't skip ahead and see what's coming, because I just totally trashed Greenland 2 and you're going to go see it. But look, I've said this before. All films are subjective to the person. Dave, I hope your mom loves Greenland 2. Go see it. Dave, Mike, Mega Mike, we go to movies every weekend. He saw it, also didn't care for it. I didn't care for it. But again, we're going to get to it. We're going to get to the box office, and I'll show you where it lands on the box office. And let's just say, it's about where I expected. Oh, Candace is back. Well, hello. You finally got one. Yep. Let's see. What's Sue going to get? Are you curious? Mr. Moody always wondered what Sue's going to get. What's Sue going to get? Hey, and Steelbook Crew and you. Remember, the whole song is different now. It includes everyone. Well, since you are asking, Mr. Moody, Bob, I need you to wake up and throw that up for Mr. Moody. So let's wave our magic hands. Here we go. There it is. Nice. To the right, please, Bob. There we go. Let's check it out. Look, y'all. I don't know what y'all are going to get, but here is what you get to pick from today. So, providing everything is still square with Dante's Peak, that got pulled earlier, as did Daylight, which we still never got a re-release of that. But Dante's Peak is here. I think there were issues with it when it was going to come out originally. So, hopefully, now that it's here, it's all good. And then this is very funny because it just showed you my Evil Dead Rise. There's Evil Dead Rise from Arrow. Lovely. But hey, I'm okay because I only paid $11 for my 4K. And yes, this is a nice box set from Arrow. But that means I'm going to spend at least $25. Like on sale, Evil Dead Rise is going to be $25. Or if it's a chunky box, here, I can't tell. Let's take a look, y'all. Let's see. Is this a chunky box? Let's do an overview. That does not look like a chunky box. That's just a slip cover with some a little booklet inside. I do like that the disc looks like a 45 record. Nice. So yeah, honestly, when I look at that, I don't feel like I missed out on anything. Yeah, So you get a booklet. I could spend 10 more bucks for a booklet, and this thing is looks great. What do we got there? It's too dark in here. I can't read it. But anyway, I'm all set, y'all. Well, hey, where'd my fan go? There we go. So you got Babe, Pig in the wait, no, is that the Pig in the City? Yeah. Oh, is that a double feat? What is it? Hang on. I think it's just Babe. I can't read that tagline. Let's see what that says. Oh, a little pig goes a long way. Okay. Anyway, so there you go. You got Babe, the original Babe, which is an adorable movie. 1408. Now there's a movie. We got a part of the 52-week movie challenge coming up. It is a movie that is a numeric title. Now for myself, I want a pure numeric title movie, and this is perfect. 1408. But it has to be a number. It can't be written out. Like One Battle After Another has the word one, doesn't count. So it's got to have numbers in it. It'd be 2001, A Space Odyssey. 2010, Here We Make Contact. 1917, that's a pure number title. So there's 1408. That is one I've never seen. And so that's my thing. I'm not going to buy this. I don't blind buy anything, especially a 4K at $30 that I've never seen. I think I have it on Blu-ray over here that I found at a swap meet. So I'm probably going to give maybe 1408 a shot. I hear it's quite good. So excited about that. Something I'm very excited about are all these Pink Panther movies. I'll just sort of do a quick, hey, let's get this out of here. Just do a quick scan. You got the Pink Panther, which is the original there. You got the Shot in the Dark, which those are the first two originals. And then you got Pink Panther Strikes Again, my personal favorite, Revenge of the Pink Panther. And let's see, is Return on this list? No. Okay, so no Return. Return was owned by somebody else, so there was always an issue getting that one. But all the good ones except for Return. I'm a huge Pink Panther fan with Peter Sellers. Absolutely hilarious movies. All of those are coming out on 4K and Blu-ray from Kino Lorber, which I have their set. So I don't know if I'm prone to grab those right away. Maybe in the future on a sale. But Bring Out the Dead is back out. I know that came out and sort of went away quickly, and a lot of people missed getting that. So if you're a fan of Nicolas Cage, Bring Out the Dead, there it is. Whatever Yee is for Criterion, Thunderheart, Val Kilmer, Cabin Fever, little Steelbook. What else? Okay, so here's one over here called Mystery Team from Vestron. I do like Vestron stuff, especially when they used to come out at that nice Vestron price of $13 or less. They'd usually be like 13, and then if you waited, you can get them all for like 10. The slip covers are very nice and shiny. But Mystery Team, it's just a bunch of little sleuths, like kid sleuths, like a Nancy Drew Hardy Boys kind of thing. Has anyone seen this movie? Do you know what I mean? Like of all the ones that they've been putting out, like All of Me with Steve Martin and Lily Tomlin was the last one, and I picked that up during the Black Friday sale. That was only $15 because it's been $25 since it came out. Again, patience was virtuous, and I got it for a deal. So let me know, has anyone heard of, or better yet, seen Mystery Team? Because I have not, I have no desire to purchase that film. All right, now we're just going to do a quick little scan here. All right, so Warner Archives is doing some other great releases, some combo packs, James Stewart films. So you got The Naked Spur, How the West Was Won, A Shop Around the Corner, and The Mortal Storm. And below that, on the next level, you've got a Robert Taylor set with Ivanhoe, The Last Hunt, Westward, Something the Women. I don't know, can you guys read that? So there's that. You do get a Babe 2-pack. Look at that. You get a little Blu-ray 2-pack. I think that's adorable. If they had a 2-pack 4K, that'd be good too. But here's the good thing. I'll just say this about the Blu-rays. I'm not a Blu-ray snob. I don't know if I'd watch either one of these more than one more time. And a lot of times when those Kino sales kick in, if there's a 4K, to me, it always pushes down the price of the Blu-ray during the sales to like $10. If you can get that 2-pack for $10, I think that's the way to go. To the left of that is Ladder 99. Yeah, if you need that in your collection, there's those Pink Panthers we were looking at. Anything else here at the bottom? Put your soul on your hand and walk. That is a mouthful of a title, but there you go. That is what is coming out for Sue, the Steelbook Crew, and you. What are you gonna get? What stands out for you guys? You gotta let me know. I always ask this, and like only one person says, "Hey, look, I'm gonna get Dante's Peak." Come on, challenge. This is at least 5 people. I'm gonna fill up this screen right here. 5 people. Tell me, and you can even say nothing. You can say none of these titles, uh, all of these titles, whatever. Now, while we're here, y'all, since this is what Sue gonna get, we still got this bad boy right here, the 3 for 33, and I just put the link at the beginning of this. Here, I'll even, for those of you who just got here, there it is. There's my link. See, just for you guys, you saw it fresh, hot and fresh. It's like hot donuts. There's your link. So take that, go to this. All you can just click, it's going to bring you right to this page, so you don't have to hunt and peck and try to find it. And look right at the top, y'all. Right at the top, Wicked, F1, Jurassic World, The Thing. I mean, yeah. And look, like it or not, Jurassic World, I've yet, nobody talks about liking this one. But visually, it looks great. Looks great. Inception, Sinners. I picked up Sinners from this sale. Let's see. What's the other sale I was going to share? Okay, so here's the other one. Well, here, we'll deal with this later. All right. Deal with that sale later. Conjuring 4. I enjoyed that in the theater. Shining. Like, look at all these bangers. You get to the next row. 2001, whatever. I'm not going to buy that one. But yeah, look, I'll just do this and go kind of slow, and you guys just get excited if you see something. Like, got some Goonies and Scarface. Green Mile. Even got some Batman titles, some Hitchcock. The Sting, great movie, y'all. I saw that last year for winner of best wardrobe, best costume. I picked that movie, and man, it was so much fun to watch that film. Harvey's a movie I still haven't seen yet. Again, that works great for your one-word titled movies. Harvey, right there. Shawshank, Blues Brothers. Oh, look at this. You got some Kong stuff. And look, if you were a fan of Nobody, look, that first Nobody is great. 4K, $11, Justice League, Beetlejuice. Look at all these things, y'all. Just a ton of good titles. And Oblivion, we were talking about. Purple Rain, one of my all-time faves. I mean, just look at these things. The Original Vacation. Tons of stuff. So if y'all haven't seen this is why I'm showing it to you. So you can be like, whoa, Backdraft is in there. Argo, man. Let's go, Argo. Or as I say in the movie, Argo, F yourself. It's very funny. You guys see the movie. But that's one of my favorite movies. Ben Affleck crushes that as director. Kills it. If you haven't seen Argo, I'm telling you, $11 for that 4K. I think that's what I waited for last year. And I could finally upgrade my Blu-ray to that. Ugh, so good. I got you the Meg 2. That's a silly, fun movie. Look at that. Madagascar, Blue Beetle. Oh, there's Mike's favorite movie, Howard the Duck. So there's the Evil Dead Rise. That's the one I picked up. Got your purple, color purple, man. Purge. I'm telling you, man, look at all these things. So good. So if you are looking to save money, here it is. Look, you even get a full season 1 of Sherlock for $11 Ronies. Hot Fuzz. Freaking hilarious movie. Original Meg. Both Creeds I've seen pop up here so far. Look, I mean, there's tons. The only thing there, Shazam, love that movie. The only thing that I don't see is weapons. It's the one thing they used as a thumbnail to advertise it on Slick Deals. And as soon as I came here, nothing. But there it is. There's all the way to the bottom, all the way down. You get some Jurassic Park in there. What? It's a good time, y'all. So there it is. So not only do we give you what's coming out today, I also showed you all the 3 for 33 items, and that's it. It is a finite list, but it is a banger of a list. I've got a lot of those. I picked up a lot that I wanted, or 6 of them anyway. But there you go, y'all. That's my gift to you, is that link. Go get them. And it sends a nickel my way, which I appreciate. In fact, everyone just click the link and go to it and look at it, and that's all you got to do. You don't have to buy anything. All you got to do is follow the link, and it's good stuff. All right, let's get back to you. I have to find... Wow, did we get this much chats when I marked it? Hold on. Oh, wow, we sure did. You guys lit it up over here, y'all. Bravo. Let's see. Let me just get my next thing ready, though. Okay, there we go. Well done, Bob. Here we go. Back to you, y'all. Let's see. Okay, thank you mentioned I said, but again, Dave, it hits everybody differently. I don't know. It's a long movie about a ping pong player, and the middle of it just becomes a different movie. I don't know. I guess some people are liking it. I don't think it's a slam dunk, but you know, she's already outshot. Oh, she always is, man. She's always hot tailing it to bring you guys some content. Yeah, do the what's gonna get. So make a new song. All right, I will try to create a new flashy song that includes everybody in the new one. All right, I'll work on that. Let's see. I'm ready to really upset Norman Burke. I know, but it just didn't. Again, like my two films, is this thing on and Rental Family? Some of the good ones just don't get noticed. I know. But yeah, I'll have to wait and see when it comes out. Nice. Yeah. I'm excited to watch The Hateful Eight. Dude, that was a good movie too. After Django, because I hadn't seen that. Like I picked both Django and Hateful Eight up during a sale. I think they were like $8 each on Blu-ray, and they literally sat on my shelf for years. I'm like, what's taking so long? So that's another reason I created this challenge, is to really get off my ass and watch my collection. And especially ones like that, I mean, how have I not seen? These are the last two Tarantino movies. He doesn't have that many. I should have seen all of his movies by now. But by plugging them into the 52-week movie challenge, I am guaranteed to watch them. So I know I've seen all the Tarantino movies, and they're all fantastic. They're all good. Oh, that's very sweet, man. Thank you for that. That's very cool. See, I got the coolest audience. Look at you guys sharing stuff. I'll share stuff too. I have, speaking of, so I got here you go. Let's see. I got a Jumanji code I'll share with you guys. See, Dave, you've inspired me. This should be good. I have not personally redeemed this, and sometimes they say they won't be good, but if y'all are ready, if you need it, like, don't grab this if you don't need it. Save it. Maybe somebody watches this on a replay, and maybe they don't have a lot of money, and they can't buy a lot of movies. So, but if you want to see Jumanji, the Rock, Welcome to the Jungle, there is your code right there, nice and sharp. 3, 2, 1. All right, go. So if you need it, you can go pause that, and I'm going to mark this as sold. There you go. You got a free code today. You didn't see that coming, did you? It's a fun movie. I saw this with my daughter. Drop it on the floor. Tells me I've used it. Yeah, somebody has to. Okay, here's the thing. Hold on. As I throw this on the floor, I don't know if this works. Does anybody ever use these? They always say on the back, register 5 discs and get a free movie. I've registered so many Sony things. I've never seen a free movie pop up anywhere. So as soon as one of you guys redeems it, just thank me in the thing. Say, thanks, suck. I got it. I was first. Yay. Then I'll know it was redeemed. And then I'll know I can check with Sony and see if I got a free one. See, so by me giving you this code and you register, it gives me a free movie. What? Okay. That's just us patting each other on our backs. Good job, everybody. Good job. But that is okay. Oh, wait. What'd you say? So I definitely want Dante's Peak, Babe 14. Noise. See? Thank you for chiming in on what you want. Whoops. That's A-okay. Yeah, spelled it wrong. We don't worry about spelling on this show. I saw Sarah Midnight, new video. He's got a nice box set of Kill Bill and Superman. Yes. He gets all that stuff for free, though. He's lucky. I don't get no stuff for free. The Hotstairs here. What up? Ponto. It's my primate buddy. Dude, go hang out at Ponto's channel, man. He's going to do some watch alongs and some good stuff. He's doing some, is that tomorrow night, right? You doing one? He's got a show coming up tomorrow night. He's got a lot of stuff coming up. Go to Luke's channel. He's got a great channel, man. And he's a great dude. But we both saw Primate this weekend. Psycho monkeys, y'all. But we liked it, man. It's exactly what we thought it was going to be, right? Luke is just monkey going nuts. The Evil Dead Rise shouldn't just launch on an era. Should have just, yeah. I know, right? I know. What's with the slow play? Especially since we got a Blu-ray and a 4K. And now that comes out. I don't know. It feels like, again, I don't really stay on top of it enough I didn't know that was coming out. I don't have this deep dive where I know everything that's coming out. So I wait. And plus, even if I didn't, if I'd have bought this a year ago, it'd still be too late. So I have this. I enjoyed the movie. $11. I'm good. Now, if it would have come out on Arrow, I would have probably gotten that. But there you go. 1408 is so good. Oh, see? All right. I hope that's what I have. I feel like I'm going to look over there and it's not going to be what I have. So if I don't, y'all, that'll be a bummer. Maybe if it's streaming, I don't have a problem streaming. So I'll have to look. Hey, Lou. By the way, I know it's 41 minutes and a little late to ask, how do I look? How do I sound? But I guess pretty good. Hang on, here it is. Check out the Huckster. Okay, sounds pretty good. Okay, there you go. I'm sure y'all would have said something. I got a good audience. Y'all would have said something like, can't hear nothing. I've not seen it in a long time, but I remember liking 1408 quite a bit. Need a rewatch. Yeah, I think that's right. I want to say that's right. I'll be getting my view for 33 deals in from Amazon today. Oh, dude. That's a good trilogy there. Blues Brothers, Sting, and Boogie Nights. Is that all you got? You just got the 3? You got a second round coming? What's up, Adrian? Boom. Bam. Which drink? As always, I have my iced tea. Now, check it out, y'all. I got this. I did a little freelancing at Spirit Halloween this year, and I picked up this mug for like 80% off. It's got the whole, the intro. It's like you're traveling through another dimension, all that jazz. It's got the whole intro right there, Twilight Zone. And what's funny is my coworker already, this is the last one, and I didn't even see it. Like, it was just, she just had it in the back. I'm like, oh, where'd you get that mug? She goes, oh, I'm going to buy it. It's for, I don't know, her friend, husband, herself. I forget. I was like, oh, that's a nice mug. Well, good on you. And then I come back in after on the last day where we can get 80% off, because we get like, it's 50% off after Halloween, and then we get 30% on top of that. And then the mug was hanging back out on the rack. I'm like, is this your mug? She goes, yeah, I decided not to get it. I'm like, yoink. So there it is. Yes, I yoinked that mug. Huckster, Laren, what's going on, Laren? You big dog? Everybody's lighting up because Laren's in house. Loving it. Sup, Luke? All right, everybody's getting some hazing. Adrian, I'm good. Moody, yes. Sorry, I'm just flying through because it's just a bunch of haze and hellos. You getting zilch? I like hearing that too. Sometimes when you're set, you're set. Don't need it. I would say there's more for me from the 3 for 33 than there is buying anything that's coming out today. Plus, again, I don't like day one because a week or two later, there'll at least be a little sale on each of those. Bring Out Your Dead is so good. Doesn't Ladder 49 have, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I don't have it, so I'm not sure, but Okay, let's see. Here we go. Tiger says, I wouldn't mind picking up a couple of Pink Panther movies on Blu-ray. Probably not worth a 4K per. Yeah, I know. Like, let's see if I see it right here. Okay, hang on. Let me show you this thing. Oh yeah. Oh, try not to rip it. Look at this. Look at this gorgeous. And this is a Shout Factory release, y'all. Look at this thing. Yeah, man. Everything tucked in here. And look, this isn't no junky 2 movies per disc. Every movie has its own Blu-ray disc. And again, this is the thing. For some reason, they didn't have the rights to Return of the Pink Panther, but it did get released on Blu-ray. So I think this is, I cheated this set. Let me just see if I, oh yeah, there it is. Well, wait. Oh yeah, no, there it is. Return of the Pink Panther. It's in there. I was wrong. It made it to this one. It didn't make it to the original DVD one, but I guess they worked out a deal and they got it in here. So all the Pink Panthers. So that's why I'm very hesitant to pull the trigger on the 4Ks. And look, by the way, you get a nice little booklet in there. Look at this thing. So yeah. So, I mean, ideally, I'm kind of set because I have this wonderful, wonderful set. I even have the old DVD one. with and the case is funny. It's a puffy case. The old DVD, it's a black puffy case. Not sure why it's so puffy. Come on, chair. There we go. All right, we're almost 15 minutes before the hour mark. Night. What? We're seeing these sale movies through March. Wow, it's a while. The original Nobody's great. Really? It's not a good 4K? Or the 4K? Oh, see, that's another one. Haven't cracked it open yet. So, problem with having too many movies. I actually want to watch him. I really like Joker 2, so who knows what I could like. It's true. Sometimes it's gonna try a film everyone hates. Dude, it's true. Look, I think we all have films that other people can't see. Like, here's the thing. Well, I'm sort of the opposite though. Like, I did not like Longlegs, but my buddy Luke loves Longlegs, right? And Joker 2, I didn't care for it, but Mike loved it. You know, Mega Mike the movie, he loved it. So yeah, movies are all like, take a swing, man. Take a swing. Like the one that people don't like, you could like, and vice versa. That's the beauty of movies, y'all. Just a little something for everybody. As soon as it keeps going in and out like weapons. Yeah. Yeah, I know. They know what they're doing. Although every time I click on it, I keep seeing Sinners. I never see Weapons back. You know what I mean? I think Sinners is all over the place. Like, it's going to be easy to get that. So that's, again, great movie to get for $11. Which remake would you... which do I like best? Total Recall or Running Man? I did not mind Running Man. I liked that one. Better, you know, just because the first Total Recall was bat-ass crazy, man. Like, I loved it. I love that Arnold version so much. Whereas Running Man with Arnold, it's ironic that they both star him, wasn't nearly as good as Total Recall. So I enjoyed the remake. I thought it was fine. I don't know, for whatever reason it didn't peak, but it's like that's why people were saying, is that a movie? I don't think Running Man has the longevity or that cult status that I think Total Recall has. I think it's much smaller, and the people that talk about loving Running Man, I think more people talk about Total Recall. So the remake, to me, it's just a new movie. For a lot of the movie-going audience, they don't know about the Arnold movies. The younger audiences, they don't know, they don't care. They're just either gonna go see Glenn Powell or they're not. And people did not. I felt it was very much like Fall Guy from last year. I don't know why nobody saw Fall Guy. That was like chef's kiss, the best movie that nobody saw last year. It was funny, action, the chemistry between Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt was exquisito, eh? But what are you going to do? It's a real word. You can look that up. Okay. I don't know. That's why I got to stick around, so you don't have to find out. Sony stopped that program a couple years back. Oh, did they? No bueno. What's up, Hoss? Hoss? What's up, Big Pizza? Just grab Watchmen 2, Argo, Cinderella. Yeah, there you go. Look. There you go. I'm pumped you got that Argo. Argo's so good. Love that movie. Corey is here. What is up, Mr. Wilkie? In the house. Digging you, bro. Welcome. Look at you guys. So many people here today. Primate was so much I know. Look, you guys got like some rip-roaring, tenacious, psycho monkey stuff to enjoy Primate. And like somebody said that, I think Mike might have said this, but I didn't put it in this category. He said it borders into Terrifier territory. I didn't think so at all. Like I don't mind. Like you guys will know when you see it. We'll just say your jaw is going to be hanging open when you see this one. You'll be like, Luke knows what I'm talking about. It's pretty good, right? That it's nothing like Terrifier. I don't care for that sawing people in half and stuff like that. No, but Primate, I don't know why, but it's totally different. Loved it. Let's see, Cinderella Man's good movie. Ron Howard, baby, love that guy. Had to grab 14 million. Okay, you got that one then. All right, but pricey. If I wait, then I might miss. Like I missed. Oh, you missed the Descent. Uh, well, like Jeff keeps saying, if you keep looking, it feels like titles come on and off this sale. So maybe just like at the beginning of every day, check the sale, and then at the beginning of every night. I haven't been doing that, but maybe that's the best way to catch something if it gets back on there. We made it to 20 likes. All right, y'all. Well, that's good. That's good. I still think we have better mojo. We can get to like more. Like one time we were almost at 30 before I signed off. That was a good day. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, whoo, doggy. It's good stuff. Mania. Whoa, welcome back to the show, brother. Hook, Finn, everybody else. We're here. Doing our thing. Nice Pink Panther set. You. I like that. Oh, it's good. This is a great set. Oh, I know what I did. On that puffy DVD set that did not, that's what I was thinking of, not this one. It did not have Return of the Pink Panther on DVD, but I had the separate release of that on DVD, so I incorporated it into that other set. Because I'm not going to have that set, you know, and look, and it's your collection. Do with the collection what you want. I don't care when people say, oh, you're going to ruin the resale value. How would I ruin the resale value by adding a movie into that box set that does not exist? Somebody's going to open and go, holy hand grenades, I got a free movie in this thing. It's not even advertised on the back. I don't know why the person that got my set Southern, but, you know, that's my go-to. Let's go. It's a good set. All right. Dave says, hey, Hug, still planning on watching the first 4 episodes of House of Dragons. With Millie Alcock. At some point. At some point. Hopefully, we'll see. Top 5 movies of the year. Yes, Companion, Predator, Badlands, bring her back. One Battle After Another, Warfare. Nice. Total Recall with Arnie's the best. Yes, even better than Terminator. Ooh, girl, look at you. Nice. That's a good top 5, man. I love Predator Badlands. That's just another fun popcorn movie, man. What a blast. Saw that up on IMAX, man. I was like, wow. I don't know why people, again, and some people didn't like it. Why? Because they get their panties in a bunch because it's, I don't know, it wasn't R-rated. There was so much action in that movie because it wasn't red blood. That's how they could keep the PG-13, because there was a lot of killing in that movie, but it was either androids or fake animals from another world, and all the blood was either green or purple or something. So the MPAA goes, PG-13, go. And like, great. Because look, that there's as much action in that as Terminator 2. No lie. For real. Like, but it's just not humans being laid waste. So, you know, go enjoy it. It's a sci-fi action adventure. So much fun. Hi, Ms. Latte. Let's see. Would come backing in stock. It's my weapons for the. Okay, there you go. Well, good luck, man. I hope it comes back in stock for you. Minecraft, I picked that up. Did I have my Minecraft down here? Oh, yeah. So this was. So this is what I did on the Groove sale. So I snagged The Bad Guys. Freaking love that movie. It's funny. There's Sinners. So I did pick Sinners up not knowing this was coming. And then 3 weeks after I got this, the sale kicks in. So again, this was 13 instead of 11. That's okay. You know, it's not too bad. I picked up F1, which is also in this sale. Like all that. I didn't see Minecraft, but there's Minecraft. Got that in the Groove sale. So again, all these were actually, I just realized I'm wrong. I did get these for $11. Final Destination Bloodlines. I love this movie, man. It's like, to me, it was like Companion. Like I was shocked how good it was. It was funny. It was shocking in all the good ways. Picked up Accountant 2. And yes, I know. Look, I'm a completist. I picked up Jurassic World just because Rebirth, because I want to see that the raft scene. The raft scene in the water. I don't care what anybody says. That raft scene is one of the best scenes in any Jurassic Park movie, man. It's just chomping under the water. That was awesome. But I ordered these from Groove. And you know, when you first sign up for Groove, if you put sign up 20 for your very first time, you get 20% off. When I ordered these, I just took a swing because that they used to not know you could keep using the code over and over and over, and everyone just kept using the code over and over, and we'd always get the discount on every order. And then they caught on to us, and then they stopped it. But I used it, I tried it, and I got the deal. I got the 20% off on this order. So technically, I just remembered I also got these for $11. Let's go, Hook! So. Yeah, man. Look, sometimes you just try. Just try all our little sneaky tricks and see which one sticks. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. All right. Check out the extended version on that, huh? I'm trying to convince my mom to take my movie down to Detroit, full IMAX. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should, man. Yeah, I got to see that on IMAX for sure. I told her get as much money as she needs. Nice. Well, there you go. You'll see it. Look, Odyssey is like 6 months away, so you'll be fine. All right, it is almost 9 o'clock. We've done good, y'all. We've cranked over the 20 likes, which is great. Let's go ahead. As I promised before, we're going to talk about the Golden Globes now, y'all. Here we are, the hot topic of the day. Bob, let's do that one. Oh, there we go. All right, let's talk it. They came out on Sunday. Here we go. Best drama. And again, Golden Globes, they're so dorky with how they qualify stuff. Now, the dramas are all dramas. But some people are saying if you're going to cheat a movie into musical and comedy, you could cheat Sinners into that because there's so much music lining that movie that if you're going to cheat a film, that one works. So let's get to the next one. You see what I'm saying? So winner for that was Hamnet. I hear it's a very emotional movie. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen 2 of these movies so far. Frankenstein, Sinners. The other 3 are all foreign films. So it was just an accident, Sentimental Value, and Secret Agent. They're all foreign films. Here we go. Musical or comedy? The classic comedy, one battle after another. Knee slapper. No, that should have been in the drama, y'all. Same thing. Look, the great thing about, I'll get to the director in a minute. Let me hold that story. But Begonia, I don't know. There's strange moments in it. Comedy, though? Marty Supreme? No, not a comedy. Not at all a comedy. No. So, again, terrible category. Well, I mean, not category, but, selections. Where's the damn comedies? Can we pick a real comedy and put that in here? If for any other reason, is this thing on, at least works as a comedy because it's very heartfelt. But when he's doing the stand-up, you laugh. There's comedy in this film, which at least over 3 of these films, yeah, whatever. Best animated film of this one, I'm very excited about. K-pop Demon Hunters. I had a great time watching that. It's gonna be golden. Come on now, that song sticks. It's like a good earworm. Loved that song. Again, I haven't seen any of these foreign films yet, but The Secret Agent is the odds-on favorite. Female actress in a drama, Jessie Buckley wins for Hamnet, as people are saying it. It's like a slam dunk. I hate when things are just slam dunks because look at all these other great performances here, y'all. But she did it. Jessie Buckley. She's probably going to take it all the way to the Oscars. Male actor in a drama. So, yeah. So, the one that was not an American film is the guy that won. Wagner Moreau or Mora for The Secret Agent. Took that. Oh, we got to go pages. Okay. Female actress in a comedy. All right, so we got Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Having just seen Kate Hudson in Song Song Blue, y'all, I would say that would have been what I go to because I've seen, let's see, I've seen all of these except 2. Now, I'll be fair. I have not seen If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You yet. Apparently she's great, but Kate Hudson was phenomenal. Let's see. All right. Best performance. But all right. So again, here's Chalamet winning in the comedy category. So, I mean, like, Jay Kelly's a comedy. Begonia not a comedy. I don't know. Even One Battle After Another isn't a comedy. But both of these gentlemen, Leo and Timothy, needed to be in the dramatic category. And I think Leo would have won. If I'm being honest, I think if you put them in the dramatic category, Leo might have won. But in the comedy, maybe because Timothy's so goofy sometimes. No, actually, I take that back. Leonardo had more moments where he made me laugh, if I'm being honest. All right. Performance by an actor supporting role. Winner was Teyana Taylor for One Battle After Another, y'all. How about that? So One Battle After Another is getting a little love here. She's going to pick up the pace. Supporting role, Adam Sandler I thought was quite good, and Jay Kelly, Benicio, and Sean Penn. Look, I felt Sean Penn was the odds-on favorite, with, to me, Jacob Elordi being the next one in line. But Stellan Skarsgård coming in with that the foreign film sentimental value, picks it up. So I don't know. So I got some foreign films I'm going to have to watch, apparently. It's got all the good stuff in it. Best director, this was great. Paul Thomas Anderson won for One Battle After Another, and he talked about how 10 years ago, The Martian beat his comedy. What was his comedy 10 years ago? If you guys know, let remind me of the thing. But, he had an actual comedy in the category, and then The Martian beats it. So he was... But again, here's the movie. His movie's also in the comedy category. So, I mean, you can't bitch too much because he did win as best director, and his film was also put in the category that I don't think it belongs in. He also picked up the screenplay. So there you go with that. I was kind of shocked that Sinners didn't win more heavy-duty stuff. All right, best original score, Ludwig Göransson. That guy's on fire. Like, he's just the new dude. I thought the score for Hans Zimmer F1 was redonkulous. I thought that was really great. Sinners was pretty awesome too. Best song, Golden, K-pop Demon Hunters, Move On. It was a bummer because I felt like it was nice that Wicked had an original song. Had they put their original song in the first movie, I'm confident that it would have taken home that award. But sorry, when you're up against Golden, there's no competition. It's just too good. And the silly award goes to, the cinematic box office goes to, which is really the, ones that make a lot of money. You can see here, a lot of great titles here. But, Sinners pulled it out. So that's where they found their W. So there you go, y'all. That's it there. Now we're going to do the TV for those who like TV. We'll try to sort of run through it and show you that the pit one for drama, comedy or musical was The Studio, which I'm watching now. I'm liking. Haven't loved yet. I'm liking it. I still think Only Murders in the Building, Hacks, Abbott Elementary. Get that bear off of there. I'm sorry. It's a great show, not a comedy. See ya. Adolescence racked up a lot of awards. Got the television award. Almost there, y'all. Female in a drama. Who won that? Rhea Seaborn from Pluribus. Is that good? Anybody see Pluribus? Let's see. Male actor in a drama. Noah Wiley in The Pit. No shock there. He is phenomenal in that. Jean Smart once again wins for Hacks. That woman's always winning. I would like to have seen somebody else sort of take that home. Maybe Kristen Bell, Selena Gomez. Although it is nice to see Michelle Williams take an award for a limited series here, Dying for Sex. Good on her. Let's see. Seth Rogen wins the comedy actor. Again, I liked what I'm seeing, but I think, I don't know. I think all these guys are pretty evenly matched. Last year, I would say Martin Short had a better role, a better storyline in Only Murders from the Building. So I can go with that. Female supporting actor role, Erin Doherty in Adolescence. I got to see that Adolescence. All right, last page, y'all. This is it. Performance by a male in a limited series. No, Jacob Elordi. Okay. Stephen Graham in Adolescence. There it is. That's like the third one I've rattled off. Winner in supporting role, Adolescence. There you go. And a stand-up comedy award. This is kind of hilarious. Ricky Gervais won that. And best podcast goes to Amy Poehler. Good Hang with Amy Poehler. So there you are, guys. That is the Golden Globes. If you watch them, if you care about them, for those who do, that's my little run through. I would say it was pretty decent. You know, the win is pretty. But I think when we get into the main movie category, like TV shows get it right, except for The Bear, right? It's not really a comedy. It's a drama, but it's got some funny moments, but it's not a comedy. However, that's the only thing I think they misstep on, but I know they do that so it ups its chances, and it's won because of that cheat, right? What do they call it? Category fraud. Love that term. The biggest category frauds always come with the best motion pictures, drama, comedy, or musical. I think they're bogus. I think if you're going to have comedy musical, guys, we've got to stick to it. Why was Naked Gun not in there? Like, honestly, if that is for best comedy, nothing made me laugh more. I don't need a prestigious comedy like freaking Marty Supreme. Whatever. One battle after another. Get all that out of here. None of that's comedy. Like, I'd rather you put put Zootopia in there. I know it gets its own thing, but you might as well put those in there because, they have songs in it and they're funny. Like, get your categories straight. That's my only complaint is they don't get the category straight, and then often the actors float between the same categories for the same reason. So, but there y'all go. That is your, rundown of the winners. Nice. Sounds like I should finally give Groove a chance. Yes, dude. Oh yeah, totally give Groove a chance. I've been talking about Groove. I want to say I mentioned it before a lot of people because I just found it. I was just digging around one day, and during one summer, almost 4 years ago, I started talking about it. And then everybody started popping up on that, at home. What is it? Jeff? Was it Films at Home? Whatever. And then a bunch of other people. Now everybody talks about the Groove. So yeah, dude, it's great. Like, there's always sales. In fact, I even wrote them a letter and said, hey, I just searched and found a couple of titles that you have that have never been in your sales. And I gave them a list. I'm like, can you please include these in a future sale? And they actually wrote me back. One of them was Greedy. I tried to collect all the Michael J. Fox movies. I've never heard of this movie. So apparently it stars Michael J. Fox and Michael Douglas. I'm like, oh, this sounds like it could be a good movie. So I asked them, could you please put that in a future sale? And they responded saying, yes, we will try to get that in on another sale. I mean, I could just blow and smoke up the old Batootsker, but that'd be nice to get that as a 3 Blu-rays for $20. And then, because it's always like one of those $22, $23 Blu-rays. Like, I don't get that. I get that if there's no other higher option, they make those Blu-rays way too expensive. Like also the movie Here with Tom Hanks, directed by Robert Zemeckis. That's always an expensive Blu-ray. Heart Eyes is an expensive Blu-ray because there's no 4K version. I don't know why. I'll see some sales, y'all. Look at that, Dave. I just said that. Right? Naked Gun. I mean, seriously. Jesse Plemons Fantastic Begonia. No. Again, because it's weird, they go, comedy. It's weird. I don't get it. It's got to be hilarious. I don't know. What is their take on it? No, Plemons was fantastic in a very strange, offbeat way that he's great at playing. Not a comedy. Not a comedy. I mean, you see this movie. It's not a comedy. I wasn't chuckling my ass off during that movie. That said, I'm sure it'll have a couple more times a dark comedy. So you could argue there was comedy in there. Again, yes, it's dark. Yeah. The ending was just so weird. I don't want to ruin the ending, but the ending just didn't stick the landing for me. I'm like, oh, so that's where we're going. Oh, that's what they wear? Really, it was the wardrobe that I was like, okay, that's just kind of stupid. That's really good. Well, I can't remember, Hoss, but I'll do you one better because that's a hard thing to do on the spot. I have a video on my channel that says my top 100 favorite movies of all time. My friend, there you will see not just my top 10, but 100 of my favorite movies of all time. And I even break them down through categories. As I get to the top 20, the top 20 becomes just a mixed bag of genres. But leading up to that are pods of 10. So it's my 10 favorite comedies, sci-fi, horror, action adventure, blah, blah, blah. And then I get to the top 10 and 20. So go check it out. But let's see. Let me look at yours. Let's see. Sunset Boulevard, good. Yeah, that's definitely in my top 100. So I'd say Rocky, Ghostbusters of your list. Yeah, Rocky, Ghostbusters. I also have those in my top. Oh, no, I take that back. Not Ghostbusters, Superman. Rocky and Superman. In fact, those are my top 3. Rocky, Superman, and Back to the Future. I can guarantee you those are my 3 favorite movies of all time. And beyond that, I'm pretty sure it's stuff like Aliens. I don't know. You got to go check it out. I might bonks myself, but yeah, go check out the video and then leave me a thing and let me know what you thought of my my collection. Oh, Michael's here. What's up, Michael? Welcome, bud. Then Gary Oldman should have won for best actor. Oh, for Slow Horses. I know. House Make Pizza, Visible Man. I know. There you go. The OG, dude. That movie is so freaking good, Hoss. I have the whole look. If you guys. It's often on sale, even on Groove. So, Jeff, if you don't have that I point up there, I got the Universal box set, 30 movies on Blu-ray, all the original monster movies and their sequels. And The Invisible Man really surprised me how amazing that film is. And a lot of them have sequels that are all just kind of okay or not great. Usually none of the sequels match the original. However, I will say that The Invisible Man has the best sequel, in my opinion, of all the ones that have sequels, and that is The Invisible Agent. Watch The Invisible Agent on that collection. It's a banger, man. It's excellent. Now, The Invisible Woman might be called that, I think. That one's a comedy. So they take the whole woman being invisible, but they had a good plot, which is they have sort of a boss who's usurping his power and being sexualized towards women, slapping them on the butt and putting them in their place and all that. Well, she uses her invisibility to, let's just say, even the playing field and set him straight. It's kind of funny. And I think that's also the one that has 2 Wizard of Oz actors in it. You get the Wizard and you get Margaret Hamilton, the Wicked Witch, have cameos in that movie. Ooh, there you go. Trivia on the spot, y'all. Did not watch Golden Globes? Yeah, pretty sure watch the Oscars. Yeah, watch those Oscars, man. Let's see. That's how they keep from giving great movies and shows to watch. Yeah, I know. It's unfair, man. 1933, easily my favorite of the Universal monster movies. Yeah, 1933 was a good year. You mean easily your favorite year of the Universal? Because 31 is Frank and Dracula. 33 would be Wolfman and Mummy, I think. So yeah, Groove is amazing. So great pre-orders. Get it. House Make Pizza, thumbs up. Hello, KB. Hello, buddy. You've made it. Welcome, good sir. Welcome. Pleasure. We are wrapping it up here soon, y'all. Got to jam off to work, but yeah. Let's see. This week's unwrapped letter is G for me. Nice. Green Book. I do like, so KB's also doing like a second cinematic journey of his own. Although, like I tell you, I kind of like this idea, KB. I want to maybe jump on your thing as well, where for 52 weeks he spins the wheel and whatever letter it lands on, he watches a movie that starts with that letter, as well as doing the 52-week movie challenge. So you are up for quite some challenges, my friend. Yeah, hit me up. I'll hit you up. So if I wrote Groove, a letter suggesting some movies they should put on 4K, do you think they would write me back? Just write them. Yeah, like I said, I just asked them to do it and then they sent me back. Now it's all, look, I know when I write that, they're just going to placate you because you're their audience, customers, and they'll tell you something. Whether they're going to do it or not is impossible to say, because they got to get the rights to it. They got to want to get the rights to it. They got to afford the rights to it. And then they got to make it and produce it. So, to me, it's just about planting some seeds in their head. Like who's in charge there? What titles are they talking about? Maybe we suggest one that they hadn't thought of. Like, oh my God, you know what? That would be a great title that would sell well. So to me, it never hurts. Just hit them up, see what they tell you. Yeah. Wardrobe. What'd I say? Sure, I said something stupid. Classic Huck move. Let's see. That's good. Thanks for the invite. There you go. We'll stick around. Gotcha. Huckster, will you be joining us on Monday night for the Gen X Cinema Roundtables? Probably so. I think. Yeah, let's chat about that over on IG. Yeah. We haven't done one in a while, buddy. Week 2, 50-week challenge. Oh yeah, dang. Oh my God, totally forgot. Hold on, y'all. Holy hand grenades. Jeez Louise. There's a whole segment of stuff I haven't done yet. What the heck, y'all? All right, here we go. Goodness gracious. See, those award shows threw me off here. Okay. Yoink. Remove. Okay. All right, Bob, we got to get to this thing quick before we run out of time. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Here we go. Let's hit it. Time to go for the box office. We haven't done the box office yet. Oh, my God. Push to the right. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Here we go. Okay, Avatar. Once again, holding on, y'all, to the top number here. What have I done? But there it is. Still cranking in the number one spot, even though we've had all these new ones come out. Primate just did not have enough juice. By the way, this is from Paramount, by the way, Primate. So, these are people trying to buy up Warner Brothers. And look, we all remember last year, Warner Brothers had 7 movies in a row that made over $40 million at the box office. And it was only knocked off that by one battle after another. It didn't make $40 million. However, it's getting all the awards buzz. So to me, that's like an 8th win right there. And Paramount starts the year off with $11 million with Primate. So yeah, I don't know, Paramount. You may not be the right one to acquire Warner Brothers, just saying. The Housemaid, still doing very well, only dropped 27% into 3rd place. In fact, that's right where it was last time. Making another 10.9 million. Zootopia finally drops considerably down into 4th place from 2nd. 48% drop down to 10 million. And Greenland 2, this is what I was talking about, Migration. More like, my gosh, I don't want to see that movie again. 8.4 million. That thing will drop close to the 10th spot next week. I don't think it's that spectacular of a movie. But again, if you like the first one, go see the second one. Maybe it's just a very bleak disaster movie. It's like I said in my review, it lacks the heart of a Deep Impact and the spectacle of Armageddon. And it's just depressing. It's like a journey of sorrow and silly stuff. I don't know. But anyway, I like Primate better, even better than that. Song Sung Blue. It was my favorite movie that I saw this weekend. That was way down there at number 9. But, so sadly, I think the best movies, some of the best movies don't stick around. But there you go. That is the top 5. And Housemaid, but like I said, only dropped 27%. So Housemaid has really got some legs. I got to give it up to the Housemaid. It's made $93 million. I think easily it's going to crack the 100 million because even if it drops another 20 something, 30, I think it's going to break 100 million before next weekend. So good on the Housemaid, y'all. All right, so that is the box office for this weekend. Like I said, I've seen all those movies. If I were to rate them all, I would go Avatar, actually Housemaid second, Zootopia, Primate, and Greenland. So there you go. All right, so let's move on to what's coming out this Friday. So we've got the 28 years later Bone Temple. It finally looks like Hamnet's finally coming out into the theater, a movie that's winning everything and no one has even seen it yet. The biggest problem I have with awards is movies come out of nowhere and everyone's raving about them. I'm like, how about Sinners? At least we've all seen that. Hello. All You Need Is Kill. I put this on here because that sounded kind of cool. Like, All You Need Is Kill. It's an animated movie. I seriously doubt any of us are going to see it in our local theater. I think that is a movie I'm not going to see in the theater, but I put it up anyway. And Night Patrol, because it looks weird. I also don't think that's going to show up to anybody's theater. But the first two, The Bone Temple and Hamnet, are going to be something you can watch. All right, and finally, let's get to it. The 52-week movie challenge keeps rolling along. This week, I watched a one-word title film, and I picked Abigail. This is a movie that I saw with Luke, my buddy Luke, on a watch-along for the first time last year. And the good and the bad of a watch along is it's a watch along. It's better if you've seen the movie already so you can banter and have fun. But if you haven't seen it like I hadn't, I was actually getting so into the movie, but I also realized it's a watch along. You kind of want to talk to your buds and have some commentary. And I realized I was missing something. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make this my one word movie, even though I had a couple of others. I also watched Fall, where the two girls go up on that 2,000-foot tower. That was, I swear to God, my hands were so sweaty at least 3 times. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? That was a nail biter of a movie. And then I saw the 1979 Dracula with Frank Langella. A little bit of a bore. It's like a pace problem. It's 1979. It has sort of that early 70s pace, which is weird, but it was okay. The ending picked up a little bit. And then ironically, Primate I saw over the weekend. So technically I saw 4 one-word title movies this weekend, but this is the one I'm counting. I really, really enjoyed it. Also, Marissa Barrera, Dan Stevens starred in this movie. I gave it 3.5 stars. Loved it. Thought it was exciting, funny. Again, it's my favorite combo of horror. It's like when it's got some funny stuff. And I don't mean light comedy. I mean light, like sort of funny moments, like dark funny sometimes, just funny. When people explode out of nowhere, that's kind of funny. And just a good cast. Gave it 3.5 stars. I feel like, to put it into perspective, years ago when I first watched Trick or Treat. Sorry, I zoned out. Trick or Treat, that anthology horror movie. I was like, oh my God, I was so late to the game. It had been 10 years. I'd never seen that movie. Loved it. Also gave it 3.5 stars when I first watched it. Watched it again last year during my anthology week. It's just a fantastic movie. One of my favorite Halloween movies of all time. Instantly I didn't even waste time. I just bumped it right up to 5 stars. I love Trick or Treat. This movie, I feel like upon further viewings, it'll go up as well. But for now, it sits nicely at a respectable 3.5 stars. Good movie. Now, next week, y'all, week number 3 is going to be a movie set primarily in one location. If you're wondering what that means, just think of movies like Phone Booth, The Breakfast Club, things like that, where it's all kind of in one little location. Just Google it. You'll see, like, give me the top 20 movies set in one location, and you'll see a bunch pop up. So I don't know which one I'm going to pick, like I wait until Sunday and then I make I basically just pick 3 movies to pick from. Then I scratch the old chin and go, the winner is boom. So there you go. So next week, a movie primarily in one location. All right. We did it, y'all. That's week number 2 of the 52-week movie challenge. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Good stuff, y'all. All right, now let's just start to wrap it up. Bid adieu to you guys. Wrote Criterion, add some titles way back. Criterion. Hoity-toities. Can't even write you back. Boo, his Groove wrote me right back. I want to tell him, oh, yeah, Odd Couple. Right? Come on. It's good stuff, man. That's a classic. You have an awesome day. Thanks, Dave. You too, bro. I still want to see Greenland too. Again, yeah, Gerard's okay in this one. He's better in I like Geostorm and the first Greenland more, but I mean, look, and it also has I always get her name, Morena Baccarin, the one from Serenity. How does she say that? She's in it too. She's lovely. In fact, I want you guys to go see it. Anybody that still wants to go see it, I'm just letting you know, if you catch it on streaming, you're doing fine. But if you want to go, and then let me know, because I think some of you probably will dig it. There you go. KB says, I saw Hamnet. It was good. All you need is Kill played last night. Oh, it's there's Edge of Tomorrow. But oh, nice. So did you see it? Or you just know about it that it played last night? Did you see All You Need Is Kill, KB? I mean, it sounds like you know the story, but I don't know if you saw it. But I'm glad you saw Hamnet. Good? Worthy of all the praise? Like to me, Marty Supreme got all this talk and praise and all that, and I did not think it was worthy. Hamnet, I feel like I will see it. I think it's going to be worthy of a lot of, at least the dramatic praise. Best film of the year? I don't know. What do you think? I love the cast of Abigail. Oh, I know, right? God, it was a great cast. Great kills. It was fun. Fall was crazy. dude, I'm not lying when I say my hands were sweating. I was like, I said, oh my God, those girls. And then I watched the making of. I try to watch the making of all these movies that I have on physical media immediately after, if I have the time, and just seeing what those girls went through. They built like 100-foot tower so that they were actually on something fairly high up, but they were always on cables for safety, because that little cracker of a platform was just barely big enough for two girls. I mean, and no railing. That would be the biggest anxiety for me as an actor, is like, I'm gonna fall off of this. I'm just gonna like sit up and lose my balance and so Wilhelm scream all the way down, right? Two people know what I'm talking about. Don't worry, be happy, cuckoo. Yep, Daddy-o. All you need is kills. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I mean, I when I was making the posters, I saw that. I'm like, wow. And I did the. Here, I'll just tell you. This is why I picked it. Sometimes I just read the breakdown off of Box Office Mojo, our friends over at Box Office Mojo, where I get all the numbers. It says, all you need is killed. In a time loop during an alien invasion, a resourceful but isolated young woman must navigate the repetition of death until she crosses paths with a shy young man trapped in the same cycle. Together, they fight to break free from the loop. I'm all in. Yeah, you're right. It sounds just like Edge of Tomorrow, but sounds great. My kind of thing, man. Hamnet is slow, but a good story. Jessie Buckley is award-winning just based on her crying. I know, right? So that's like, yeah, I mean, so if it's slow, to me, maybe that's where the actors get awarded. Maybe it shouldn't really be Best Picture. Maybe that needs to lean towards something more like Sinners or One Battle After Another. I feel like that's where I personally want the competition to be. It's between like those two. Because, I mean, honestly, who would lose their mind if they said Sinners? I don't think it's going to happen. But that would be literally the best surprise. Thanks, Doug. Thank you, Oz. Yeah. Have a great day. All right, guys, we've telegraphed it. We've said it nice. KB's going to take us home with, it's based on the same Japanese manga as it. Oh, fantastic. Same characters. I'm all in, gang. I think that is going to do it for today. We've done it. We've done another banger of a morning mug. Thank you all for coming here. Where do we leave off? 20-something likes, probably. I appreciate all the likes, all the subs. Please just, keep hitting it. What does it say for me? 23. All right. So on my way out the door, on your way out the door, just click that like button. If you haven't already, get us to 25. Every little click helps. So I thank you all so much. I appreciate you for coming here. As always, it's always a good time. And Bob, if you will, until next week, we'll catch you later. To all my Cafe members for their support. And if you'd like to be a Cafe member to help support the channel, please consider hitting that join button now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. I'll see you on the next one.